Reports have emerged that some U.S. military commanders are framing the war with Iran as part of a divine plan connected to biblical end times prophecy, even citing the book of Revelation and the idea of Armageddon. That's crazy intense, but what I find fascinating is the connection that this war has with a certain cycle and type of historical symmetry unfolding right now. On February 28th, the supreme leader of Iran was assassinated. He had ruled Iran for nearly 4 decades. He became the supreme leader in 1989, right after the death of the previous supreme leader, who was also the founder of the Islamic Republic. In 1989 was the last Saturn-Neptune conjunction, which is a pretty rare planetary alignment that occurs every 36 years. So that was the most recent until, well, right now, as Saturn and Neptune are once again conjunct. The leader whose rule began during the last Saturn-Neptune conjunction has died right as the next one takes place. The 2 most recent Iranian leadership changes lining up with the 2 most recent Saturn-Neptune conjunctions is pretty interesting. Let's zoom out even further, because in 1989, that conjunction didn't just coincide with leadership change in Iran. It also aligned with the fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of the Cold War order. You want some more? I'm going to give you some more. The conjunction before that, which was 1952 and 1953, coincided with the Iranian coup that removed the prime minister, dramatically reshaping power in that region. And 1 cycle earlier, which was 1917, the world saw the Russian Revolution, the collapse of empires, and massive ideological upheaval during World War I. So we can see that across history, these Saturn-Neptune conjunctions often appear during periods when political systems are dissolving and a type of new ideological order is trying to emerge. In astrology, Saturn represents structure, so governments, institutions, authority, while Neptune represents disillusionment. You can think around belief systems, ideology, and the breakdown of existing narratives. When these 2 planets meet, the symbolism is often about structures dissolving and a new type of vision trying to take place. Which raises a fascinating question. Are these cycles things that just naturally occur? Are they just crazy coincidences? Or are people in positions of power using these shifts to mark major turning points? Meaning, is astrology a type of language that those in power use? And if so, man, am I glad that I understand it and speak it.